Okay, Revelation chapter 15, complete Jewish Bible. Then I saw another sign in heaven, a great and wonderful one, 7 angels with the 7 plagues that are the final ones, because with them God's fury is finished. Okay, so God is using plagues to finish his fury. Then I saw another sign in heaven, a great and wonderful one, 7 angels with the 7 plagues that are the final ones, because with them God's fury is finished. Okay, I'm going to look up wonderful. Inspiring, delight, pleasure, or admiration, extremely good, marvelous, marvelous, magnificent, superb, glorious, sublime, lovely, delightful, super great, fantastic, terrific, tremendous, sensational, incredible, fabulous, fab, out of this world, awesome, magic, wicked, far out, killer, brilliant, peachy, dandy, neat, swell, opposite, awful. Okay, why are these plagues wonderful? And then I saw another sign in heaven, a great and wonderful one, and a great and wonderful sign. It's not the plagues that are wonderful, it's the sign that's wonderful. And then I saw another sign in heaven, a great and wonderful one, 7 angels with the 7 plagues that are the final ones, because with them God's fury is finished. I saw what looked like a sea of glass mixed with fire. Those defeating the beast, its image and the number of its name, were standing by the sea of glass holding harps which God had given them. They were singing the song of Moshe, the servant of God, and the song of the Lamb. Apparently that's 2 songs. The song of Moshe, the servant of God, and the song of the Lamb. Great and wonderful are the things you have done, Adonai, God of heaven's armies. Maybe it's one song that has both elements. Great and wonderful are the things you have done, Adonai. I'm going to look up Adonai. It says God. See Jehovah. Okay. Just and true are your ways, King of the nations, Adonai. I'm not satisfied with that. I'm looking it up again. Okay. Adonai is the plural of Adon, meaning Lord, 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 Master, Owner. The word Adon derives from Ugartic means relating to or characterized of the ancient port and Bronze Age trading city of Ugarit in northern Syria, its inhabitants, or the language spoken there. The word Adon derives from a Ugartic word meaning Lord or Father. In the Tanakh, the word Adon can refer to men and angels as well as to the capital Lord, that means Yahweh, God of Israel. God is called the Lord of Lords. Okay. Adonai, who will not fear and glorify your name, that's verse 4. Because you are alone are holy, all nations will come and worship before you, for your righteous deeds have been revealed. After this I looked, and the sanctuary, that is the tent of witness in heaven, was opened. And out of the sanctuary came the 7 angels with the 7 plagues. Yeah, my question was, how do the plagues come out of this holy place? Because isn't the profane separated from the holy? And they were dressed in clean, bright linen and had gold belts around their chests. Why would the gold belts be around their chest instead of around their waist? For they were dressed in clean, bright linen and had gold belts around their chests. One of the 4 living beings gave to the 7 angels 7 golden bowls filled with the fury of God. Okay, does that mean the plagues were in the bowls? Who lives forever and ever. Then the sanctuary was filled with smoke from God's Shekinah, that is from the power. And I just looked up, but I lost that video, that it says that Shekinah is not in the Bible, but here it is in verse 8 of chapter 15 of the Complete Jewish Bible. Then the sanctuary was filled with the smoke from God's Shekinah, that is from his power. There doesn't appear to be a connection between Shekinah and power that I can find. If you can know the connection, let me know. Then the sanctuary was filled with the smoke from God's Shekinah, that is from his power, and no one could enter the sanctuary until the 7 plagues from the 7 angels had accomplished their purpose. So plagues are to accomplish a purpose. I wonder if an ordinary plague or sickness or illness or spread of disease on the earth is always to accomplish some purpose. This here says that this one is these 7 plagues. Let's see. When the sanctuary was filled with smoke from God's Shekinah, that's like God's glory, that is from his power. Why would his glory be his power? And no one could enter the sanctuary until the 7 plagues of the 7 angels had accomplished their purpose. No one could enter the sanctuary. Is this the temple? Then the temple was filled with smoke. Okay, I'm going to read it again. I'm going to switch versions though. Let me look. I'm going to go to let's go to the Amplified. Let's see, how much time do I have? Okay, I've got a few minutes. Okay, Amplified, chapter 15. A scene of heaven. Then I saw another sign in heaven, great and wonderful, a warning of terrifying and horrible events. 7 angels who had 7 plagues, afflictions, calamities, which are the last, because with them the wrath of God is finished, that is, it is completely expressed and reaches its zenith. Then I saw something like a sea or large expanse of glass mixed with fire, and those who were victorious over the beast and over his image and over the number corresponding to his name were standing on the sea or large expanse of glass, holding harps of God, worshiping him. And they sang the song of Moses, the bondservant of God, and the song of the Lamb, saying, Great and wonderful and awe-inspiring are your works in judgment. O Lord God, the Almighty, the Omnipotent, the ruler of all, righteous and true are your ways, O King of the nations, who will not fear reverently and glorify your name, O God, giving you honor and praise and worship, for you alone are holy. For all the nations shall come and worship before you, for your righteous acts, your just decrees and judgments have been revealed and displayed. After these things I looked, and the temple sanctuary of the tabernacle of the testimony in heaven was opened, and the 7 angels who had the 7 plagues, afflictions, calamities came out of the temple, arrayed in linen pure and gleaming, and wrapped around their chests were golden sashes. Then one of the 4 living creatures gave the 7 angels 7 golden bowls full of wrath and indignation of God, who lives forever and ever, and the temple was filled with smoke from the glory and radiance and splendor of God and from his power, and no one was able to enter the temple until the 7 plagues of the 7 angels were finished. Let's see. at the end, the old covenant that came through Moses is seen to be completely in complete unity with the new covenant in Jesus Christ. Well, that's the footnote A. Where does footnote A come? Looking for, okay, B is in verse 3, so it's going to be before then. Looking for the little, okay, A is in verse 3. And they sang the song of Moses and the bondservant of God and the song of Lamb, saying, great and wonderful and awe-inspiring are your works in judgment. Oh, so the footnote in the Amplified Version actually admits, although it seems to argue vehemently against this point in another place, at the end, the old covenant that came through Moses is seen to be in complete unity with the new covenant in Jesus Christ. Yeah, right. You didn't know that? Come on. Okay. B, what did I say? 6? It says, two early manuscripts read ages. B 15:3. Okay, let's see. 3. Where are we? And they sang the song of Moses and the bondservant of God, the song of the Lamb, saying, great and awe-inspiring are your works of judgment. Oh, that's A. Okay, B. Where did it say 6? Where was B? I lost it. Oh. Let's see what the footnote says. Two early manuscripts read ages, okay. And they sang of Moses, song of Moses, the bondservant of God, the song of the Lamb, saying, great and awe-inspiring are your works in judgment, O Lord God, the Almighty, King of the nations, O King of the ages. Righteous and true are your ways, O King of the ages, or nations. Okay, let's see what the third footnote says. Revelations 15:8, the awe-inspiring manifestation of God's Shekinah glory was seen in the tabernacle when Solomon's temple was dedicated, and the prophet said it would be seen again at the end. So, does that mean, is there any reference to the temple in this 15:8? And the temple, yes, was filled with smoke from the glory and radiance of the splendor of God and from his power, and no one was able to enter the temple until the 7 plagues of the 7 angels were finished.